I want to be really sure to make this video short because I feel like this is one that needs to be watched very often. The prompt in question of this video is, why are you trapped within yourself? If you constantly tell yourself, I want to be this person, what is stopping you from being that person? Because if you're telling yourself within yourself and in your mind that I want to be this high rather than where I'm at, why can't you get up there? Simply because it's got to be something else. It's not you telling yourself that you need to be up here, because if you tell yourself that and you truly believe it, you would start making those strides and you would see it. You tell yourself you want to work out every day, why don't you do it? You have time to think about it, that means you have time to do it. Even if you're in between games, in between doing something, in between meals, you say, oh, I could be doing this, I want to work out more, but you don't do it. I want to write more, but you don't do it. I want to read more, but you don't do it. It's simply because something else is dictating you to not reach up to here. That thing that is keeping you from getting up to here is more than just your surroundings. It's everything that you put into everything. What you speak into existence is something that will happen. It's energy. That manifesting stuff is real. If I tell myself I want to have a good day tomorrow, and I truly believe it, that will happen. I don't leave anything in the past because I'm so focused on the future that the past is forgotten. Everybody speaks about the past. Oh, I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do this again. Rather than saying, I want to do this. That is what that keeps you in the same spot. You're not moving. You're not doing anything with your life. You're stuck in the past. That just makes the cycle continue. You have to stop the cycle by speaking the good stuff into existence. How do I get up here? It's by actually doing what you want to do. There's days where you do that. Maybe you go 3 days with reading and you're like, this is what I wanted to do. It's easy. And then you still have time to do all the other stuff that you want to do. You still have time to go play the game, fucking whack off. I don't know what the fuck you want to do. I'm sorry, but there's so many things that you can do rather than just bullshit. And once you get to this mindset of being up here all the time, that's when change starts happening. You tell yourself, I want to do this more. Okay, maybe it's not going to be an hour off the rip, but if you can make a stride once a day, eventually that's going to start adding up. And eventually it's not even going to feel like you're telling yourself, I need to do this. You're just genuinely going to do it. I tell myself, I want to read more. Okay, maybe I can't do 20-minute sessions, but I can split that up. There's 24 hours in a day. I spend 8 of it sleeping, 8 of it working. That leaves me 8 more hours for me to do whatever I want, whatever I please. Spend some time outside. If you're not gonna do exactly what you say you want to do every single day, do something that's close enough. There's a lot of different meditation ways and manifesting that you can do, and breathing and reading is meditation, and just being a mind, soul, body is meditation. Being in the current is a meditation. Just because you're not doing what you wanted to do initially, as long as you're doing some kind of strides, that's the right steps in the right direction. Not everybody's going to be woke right away. Not everybody's going to be able to know all the knowledge that we know. You know what I mean? That's stuff that has to build up. But you can't build that up by just sitting down scrolling. Yeah, you'll watch a video, but you're going to forget about it soon. Right? You got to actually study this stuff. You actually got to be in touch with yourself first. Scrolling is fine, but is that after hours of meditating and day after day of, remember, forms of meditation can be very, very different. It's a lot of variants of meditation. It's not always just breathing, hum. It's a mind, soul, body. And once you can get that type of guideline onto your own life, everything else opens up. Once you can start being a mind, soul, body, that's when you can start learning more about yourself, learning more about the keys, learning more about the life, learning more about what you want to learn about. Everybody uses what they can use and can cook off of what they use. But as long as you can be yourself and cook off of being you, that's what helps you feed. Just eat, eat, eat. That's what makes you hungry for more, and you can get more because you can understand yourself better. What keeps you in that same place is more than just a mindset. It's everything that goes around on around you. You know what I mean? Just because you say that you want to do something doesn't mean that it's going to happen. You got to actually make those steps. So what is the thing that's really keeping you from getting there? It's more than just yourself. There should be nothing that's stopping you. If this shit is on a silver platter and your mind says, I could be reading right now, open a book. And if you don't feel like opening a book still, even though that's something you wanted to do, take your ass outside. There's so many ways that you can practice self-care. Too many things that you can do rather than waste time and bullshit. A lot of things.